So I met Roberto when I was traveling in Italy after graduating from the University of Virginia. And my last stop was in Sicily, in the town of Taormina, which is where Roberto owns a clothing store and a wine bar.
She came in actually at the store. So at that point I had a chance to talk to her. So we just keep talking in English. And then she asked me if she could try a pair of shoes. And she said in Italian, is it 38?
A size 38. And I remember his eyes got very bright and he said, "Oh, you speak Italian?" Which he also said in Italian. And then I understood enough to know what he was saying, but also enough to say, no, I just speak numbers and words and food words and that's it. After dinner, I was walking back by the store to my hotel room and I saw him standing outside in front of his motorcycle. And for some reason, I'm a shy person, but I had this idea to maybe just go up and talk to him. And my opening line was, "Is this your motorcycle?"
I said, "Yes, this is mine. If you want, you can have a ride."
It worked out that the next day he ended up giving me a motorcycle lesson, how to drive the Vespa, which lasted about 2 seconds because I was terrified. And so instead he just took me to lunch after that.
I remember after she left Taormina, after 2 days, she called me back and said, if it's possible to me to come back before I'm leaving, I'm going back to the United States. I said, of course, why not? I was really surprised. I was very happy about it.
There was this longing to see him again, to talk to him again, not on the phone because we had been talking on the phone. And I bought a plane ticket and I flew back there, basically about 36 hours after I'd left. And then I spent the last 2 days in Taormina with him before flying back to Rome and then flying back to the US.
After actually 1.5 years off, I decided to go to visit her. So I called her. I said, hi Jillian, do you mind if I come to visit you?
At first I actually said no because I was scared. I said, we had this intense meeting and the feelings have carried on for a year, but if he comes, what's going to happen? And I was nervous, but I remember talking to my family and some good friends and they were like, "Are you crazy? There's this beautiful man from Sicily who wants to come visit you. Let him come visit you."
So I spent my first Thanksgiving in the United States with Jillian and her parents. It was really, really, really nice. And from that day, I just realized she was the girl for my life.
There's something here. It's lasted 1.5 years. This is not something to be taken lightly. It's not a fairy tale. It's something real that doesn't happen to everyone. So we should try and accept that and do what we can to be together. And that was 3 years ago now.
She's not scared to do something. She has a goal in her life, like I do. So in this way, we are very similar. So I found myself in her, and I love this way how she is.
People always talk about the dream of finding an Italian man and all these things, but that's one side of the other side is actually finding someone who loves you and supports you, respects you and admires you, who can make you laugh, who can make you cry, and who can just see you. And so that's what I love about him, that he knows me and loves me anyway.